What's up, YouTube? I am the Fan of Steel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on our brand new Spider-Man Far From Home trailer. This is the second trailer that we've gotten, and now after watching it, we know exactly why they held this trailer for about a month and a half and waited until Endgame came out, because right before the trailer plays even, Tom Holland gets on and lets you know, hey, if you haven't seen Endgame, you don't want to watch this trailer right now because it has spoilers for Endgame. And I really enjoyed this trailer, while at the same time, it makes me even just a little bit more skeptical of this movie, if that makes any sense whatsoever, because I'm really not sure where they're going to go with this. But I liked it because it gave us more of a sense of the tone that this movie is going for, a direction that this movie is going with, and just the scope and the feel of it. And it makes so much more sense now that we've seen Endgame. And of course, the big point in this is, first of all, Peter Parker dealing with Tony's death. And if you guys have seen the Gauntlet episode 2 that we did, talking just a full spoiler talk about Avengers Endgame and our review and our thoughts on that, then you know I said that after seeing Endgame, I am super hyped to see Far From Home, because the way that Peter Spider-Man dealt with Tony's death, where that we see it affect him more than really anybody, more than even a little bit more than it does Pepper, and more than it did even his own daughter. Of course, she's younger, so it's not going to affect her quite as much, but we see just how much it affected him in Endgame. I wanted to see them carry that through into Far From Home. I wanted to see them address that, and I'm really thankful to see that they are actually going to do that. I'm really excited to see just some more character development for Spider-Man. Where does he go from here? We see in the trailer that he's working on some tech stuff. He's probably going to be upgrading his suit now, and it's going to be interesting to see him just take his place and see how he adjusts with a world without Iron Man and without his mentor and father figure that Tony really has been for him. So I was really glad to see that that is going to be a big plot point in this movie. It looks like Happy Hogan is going to play a bigger part in this movie, maybe even a little bit more than he did in Homecoming, even though he had a pretty decent role in Homecoming. And then, of course, Nick Fury looks like he's going to play a decent-sized role. And then we get, okay, we've got to talk about Mysterio. I'm going to be honest, I really don't know what to think about Mysterio at this point. First of all, he looks great. He looks awesome. Looks straight from the comics. I could not be more happy with his overall, just the costume and the look and everything. It's great. But in the first trailer that we got, it really felt like they were portraying him as a bad guy pretending to be good, which, if you know Mysterio, I mean, from issue 1, that was his whole thing. That was how he started out. So that made a lot of sense to me. But in this, again, giving us things that we didn't know from Endgame, that he's actually from an alternate universe. So it creates even more questions. So is he really a bad guy? Is he a good guy? Is he just a victim? I'm going to be honest, I do not buy him as a good guy just yet. I'm not sold on it. I can still see them putting a twist on this, kind of doing what they did with the Vulture, where that, you know, it's a bad guy trying to do good things in a wrong and a bad way, just like they did with Michael Keaton's Vulture. I really don't know. I did, however, find it extremely interesting that he said to Peter, we could really use someone like you where I'm from. So obviously, wherever Quentin Beck or Mysterio is from, there is no Spider-Man. Now maybe, I'm going to throw this out here. Maybe there was a Spider-Man at some point and Mysterio killed him. Or someone else killed him. Maybe it's an Ultimate Universe type thing. I don't know, but I find that extremely intriguing. and that's probably going to be a pivotal plot point going into Phase 4. I can't wait to see what they do with that. That's going to be interesting. The other thing I want to talk about is all the different suits that we see for Spider-Man in this trailer. So we saw the one that was just up there, just the regular classic suit. We've got this black stealth, I'm going to call it the shield suit, because I feel like that's kind of something that he's using when he's working with shield, just kind of a shield espionage, spy, just stealth infiltrator suit, something like that. Of course, we got the Iron Spider suit. Now, when we see him and we see him kind of tinkering with some stuff, and he's using like the 3D technology wherever he's at, it was just like a real quick split scene. It looks like he's working on those little gauntlet things that he's got on the Iron Spider suit. I don't know how those are going to play into it. I know he's had those, but has he made some adjustments to them? I don't know. Of course, we see like Molten Man and Hydro Man and Sandman all there. Obviously, they're probably from alternate universes as well. How is that going to play into that? How are they going to fit into the picture? How are they going to solve this with alternate universes? And they even said, he said, a multiverse. That also brings me to this. With them introducing a multiverse, is there any possibility that this could be setting up for Venom? Like, I just in some way, just tying him in with a multiverse thing, and eventually we see something with Tom Holland and Venom is in a different universe, and they're traveling to different multiverses and stuff like that. And, Sony has really been playing with that part, the multiverse part, with Spider-Man recently, because we saw it in Into the Spider-Verse. It worked really well. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I think it'd be pretty cool. I think it also really helps with the stuff with Fox, and it makes it a little bit easier to tie in the Fantastic Four and the X-Men. If they want to go a multiverse route with that, they can. So that's kind of an easy out for them there. But anyways, guys, those are my thoughts on the trailer. I really enjoyed it. I am super, super hyped for this movie. I cannot wait to see it. I think it's going to be great. So now you know my thoughts on this new Far From Home trailer, but I want to know, what did you guys think about it? Did it get you more hyped for the movie? Did it give you answers, or did it leave you like me with even more questions? Let me know in the comment section down below, and until next time, guys, remember, keep geeking out.